Hi, I'm Dave from GadgetHelpline.com, and today we're going to do an unboxing of Apple's third generation iPad. As you can see here, we've got the 16GB Wi-Fi only model. The packaging is very similar to that of the iPad 2. So if we take a look, get the lid off of the box. A little bit tricky. Inside, if we spin this around, we have Apple's third generation iPad, which Apple is calling the new iPad or simply just iPad. Inside the box we have the typical components as with the previous iPad 2. We have the mains adapter, which slots together in one piece there. We have Apple's instructions, and we have the USB sync cable. So nothing out of the ordinary with the packaging. So if we just put that to one side, what we're going to do is take a look here at the third generation iPad. So it's the same size as the iPad 2. We have a 9.7 inch Retina display. At the top we have the front facing FaceTime camera. If we just take off the packaging and turn it over, we can take a look on the back here. We have the speaker grill at the bottom and the dock connector, and at the top we have the iSight camera, which Apple is calling it. It's the 5 megapixel camera there. So if we just turn this over, we're going to take a look and compare it with last year's iPad 2. So here on the left we have the iPad 2, and on the right we have iPad, or the third generation iPad. Exactly the same size, same shape. We've got the home button on both, same 9.7 inch screen on both, and the same FaceTime camera at the top on both. The difference changes when you take a look at the two side by side. It's probably going to be quite difficult to see, but Apple's third generation iPad is around about a millimeter thicker and just a shade heavier. If we look on the back as well, Apple's third generation iPad is a little bit more tapered when it comes to the edges here. It's nice and easy to hold. It's similar to the iPad 2, but it's a little bit chunkier, not too much though. The main difference, of course, is that Retina display with the 2048 by 1536 resolution. So as you can see, the two iPads are virtually identical save for the slight difference in thickness. We're going to take a look at the screen difference later on, so we're going to just take away the iPad 2 for now, and what we're going to do is go through the initial setup on Apple's third generation iPad. So if we hold the power button down, you get the Apple logo. It's going to take us through the typical setup of iOS 5 as you may have used on the iPad 2, iPhone 4 or iPhone 4S. So here we go, we're loading into the iOS 5.1 setup. If we slide across, choose our language. It's already set for us British English, and it's going to set the language there. Just wait for that to go through. It should take us on to the next stage, and we'll get to choose our country or region. As the device was purchased in the UK, it's already selected as that country. We can simply tap next. We get to choose location services, so this is for GPS related applications, Google Maps, Facebook, various other things like that. So we're going to enable location services here, and once it's recognized that, we should be able to tap next to go through. And next we're going to connect to our Wi-Fi network. So this I'm just going to pop it down. And we're now connecting to our network to get a data connection. This will allow us to register the tablet. Okay, so we're connected. We can skip on to next. It's now going to activate the iPad. It says it's going to take up to 3 minutes. That depends on the signal of your Wi-Fi network. We've got a decent network here, so that's, as you can see, it's gone straight through. You get the option to set up as a new iPad, or we can restore it from a backup. So this is handy for those of you who have upgraded from an iPad or an iPad 2 to the 3rd generation, you can restore from iCloud or plug it into your PC and restore from iTunes. We're going to set this one up on this occasion as a new iPad, so we'll continue through. And next it's asking us for an Apple ID. So again, we're just going to pop the tablet down and we'll sign in with our own Apple ID. And we're taken through into the terms and conditions for using an Apple device with iTunes. So we're going to agree and then confirm, and it's going to set up the Apple ID, link it to iTunes. So again, it says it's going to take a few minutes, but that's depending on your Wi-Fi signal strength. So it's just loading through there now. Okay, and we get the option to set up iCloud. So we're going to want to do that. It's going to give us access to our apps, music and purchases in the cloud, and it's giving us the option to back up our new iPad to iCloud, which we want to do just in case. We're going to continue there by tapping next. And it's just going to finish off the initial setup now. With a little luck, we should be into the home screen so we can check out that Retina display in just a moment. Find My iPad, we're going to enable that in case we mislay our new device. And dictation, this is a new feature with the iPad. It uses Apple's Siri technology found on the iPhone 4S, but it's not the full Siri package. It's dictation, which it gives you the microphone symbol, as you can see here, when you're typing, so you can speak your message when you're emailing or using iMessage, etc. We're going to opt to use that. We can try that out in just a moment. And diagnostics. So we're going to say to automatically send those to Apple just in case our iPad encounters a problem. We're just registering the device with Apple now. So we've got that on. We're going to tap next. Okay, so Apple is thanking us for setting up and purchasing an iPad. So we're going to tap to start using the iPad, and it'll take us into the home screen. So it's the same layout with iOS 5. This is iOS 5.1, the latest update. As you can see, you've got your icon layout, your 4-icon dock along the bottom, and you can customize several other home screens. You've got Spotlight search if you swipe from left to right there. So what we're going to do now to compare, we're going to bring in the iPad 2 again, and we're going to take a look at the Retina display and compare it to last season's model. Okay. So here we have the iPad 2. You can see the comparison, the clear comparison here. The Retina display on the iPad 3 offers double the resolution and double the pixel density. So you can see the picture is much crisper, much clearer. It's also a lot sharper. You can see it looks a lot more vivid here as well. So if we just bring this up, you can take a good look at the Retina display there. If we head into the browser, we'll take a quick look here. We'll load up a couple of pages on both, and we'll just see the difference here. Okay, so we're just loading up a page here, and we'll just see if we can see the difference in the clarity on both pages. Okay, so if we bring them together, you can see the blues of the page are much more vivid, much deeper and crisper. You can see around the text as well on the iPad 2, although it's no slouch when it comes to the display category. The text on the iPad 3, the third generation, is much crisper, it's much sharper, you don't seem to see sort of fuzzy edges around the text. So that's the Retina display on the third generation iPad. So that's all for our unboxing of Apple's third generation iPad, and those are our first impressions. We'll be taking it away and we'll be taking a closer look at its features and functionality, and we'll be doing a full video review for you over the next couple of days. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Twitter and Facebook for the latest. Thanks for watching.